welcome to the Front Row with Ed. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite exercises, and if you've been a patient of mine, you know it's the side plank. Okay, a few reasons why I love the side plank. Number one, it's really easy to modify. Okay, I have patients in their 70s that are doing the side plank, everywhere down to 8 to 70. Okay, so we can start off real easy. You can side plank on your knees, and we'll talk about the progression. Okay, there's a ton of variations of the side plank. We'll talk about just a few of the basics today, but understand that this exercise is easily modified to make it entry level and also pretty challenging. Number two, it's a great strengthening exercise. Okay, you can side plank on your elbow, which tends to bring a little bit more of an emphasis on your hip core work, okay? Or you can side plank on your hand, which tends to bring the tricep and a little bit more shoulder strengthening into it. So depending upon what your focus is and what your emphasis and what your fitness goals are or your strength deficits are, okay? And the third thing is it requires no special equipment, okay? I sometimes get the excuse, oh, you know, Ed, I'm not a gym person, so I'm not going to go there. If you have a floor, you can side plank, okay? So there's no excuse to not side plank, okay? Next question I get is how long should I side plank for? Now, in my opinion, as much as I love the side plank and the front plank, which we'll talk about in another video, they're fairly boring exercises. Let's be real about it, okay? So I recommend no more than about 2 minutes, okay? But those 2 minutes are pretty intense, and we break them down to 30-second intervals. So you're looking at 3 or 4 30-second intervals for a total of approximately 2 minutes, okay? We'll talk about progressions, how to make it a little bit easier and a little bit harder. After about 20 to 30 seconds, you should still have good form, but you should start to get fatigued. Give yourself a little bit of a break, come back, and repeat 3 to 4 times, okay? So, enough talk, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to talk about now the progression of the side plank. We're going to start off really easy and make it a bit more challenging. Okay, remember, if you side plank on your elbow, it tends to bring a little bit more hip, core, ab work into it. If you side plank on your hand, a little bit more emphasis on the shoulder and tricep. Depends upon what you're after. Okay, what's your weak link? Do you find that you've got a little bit of a hip issue, a little shoulder issue, whatever it is? That's where the emphasis needs to be. Remember, you need to train your weak links, okay, because that's what holds us back in daily life, especially in the performance world, okay? Now, one quick thing. I'm going to demonstrate all of these on my hand. Sometimes people have trouble with extension, okay? This is extension right here. So, a couple quick ways to modify it. Get yourself a dumbbell this way here. Makes a nice little handle, okay? It's one way to modify it. Second way to modify it is to get a little rolled up towel and to put that underneath your palm, okay? So when I have it here like this, I don't have to be in as much extension with my wrist, okay? People will tell me, gosh, I want a hand plank, but it hurts my wrist, okay? So there's a couple quick ways to modify it. So let's talk about this. Easiest plank, okay? Just start off, okay? Start off on your knees, okay? You want to try to be in a straight line here as much as you can, okay? You don't want to drop and go up and down. I don't like to make this a dynamic exercise, and I'll tell you why. That side bending is a little bit hard on the spine, so I'm not a big fan of that. You want to try to strengthen your spine in neutral. So knees, make it a little bit harder, hand up, knee up. Okay, once you've got that mastered, we'll go up into your hand here. We're going to stagger your legs. Your top leg is going to be in front. Okay, lift up an arm. Once that starts to get a little bit easy, then what you can do is you can stack your feet, okay, one over the other. See how that works for you. Then you can lift up your hand this way here, and then you can even lift up a leg. Okay, once that starts to get easy, then what you can do is you can start adding some weight to it, okay? So this is that 12-pound weight I was talking about, okay? So now you're getting pretty strong here, okay? You can take this arm, you can lift up the weight here, lift up a leg. So there's easy ways to modify the plank, okay? So remember, in summary here, okay, we're looking at about a 2-minute plank total. You want to come in somewhere in this progression to where you hold it for 30 seconds, and it's challenging, okay, but you still have good form and you're nice and stable, okay? If your wrist hurts, try elbow planking, or try a couple ways to reduce the extension on that wrist. Okay, give it a try. It's a great exercise. Let me know how you do. Thanks.